Sunday racing. Thanks so much, everybody. We had Hollywood Bay at Scottsville, and second race on the card. I'll give you an idea as to what the story is with race 2 in terms of comments. If you don't know, 1 Futano will need the experience, says Mace Roberts. MJ Udendal's got clickbait. Number 2, Smart Filly, but could be green. Yoga Cavender's got the 9. Sol Namara will need the experience. Mace Roberts has got the 10. Miss Kansas, nice filly, but might need the experience. And Garth Puller says that number 15, Fine Wine, is doing well at home, but does need a bit further. We're doing this Friday morning, so for those of you watching on Sunday, this will give you an idea what the market looks like. Len Mayhew's on the line. We're going to join me in a minute. 3, Are You Sure, is favourite 19 to 10. 6, Lucien is at 28 to 10. And 5 to 1 about the 8, Ruby Rising. Len, how's it going?
Yes, good morning, Clyde. All good, thank you. Set for another difficult meeting, but we'll do our best and see if we can't flip one of the exotics, because I think we'll get good dividends.
Okay, what's the plan here?
The Clyde, in the second race, first leg of the bipod, of the race runners, Are You Sure looks the one to beat, having been runner-up in 3 of her 5 runs to date. Lucien appears to be her biggest threat, but Are You Sure beat her by 2 lengths on the Princess Goldie run, so I don't see any reason why she should turn that around. And as you've mentioned, the first timers, the comments don't seem to be over bullish about anything, so I'm going to bank Are You Sure in the bipod.
Okay, well, let's hope Blink Kamala can bring her home for us. Number 3, Are You Sure, is our banker in the first leg, and we've got another banker coming up in the next race. In the bipod, we're bankering the 1, Pioneer Square. That's a look at it, 180 Rand per. Okay, back with us, third race. This is a maiden plate, and it's over 1,400 metres. Take a look at the betting, where number 9 on the guard, Grand Canaria, is top of the boards for the Justin Snaith stable. They're starting to get some horses into KwaZulu-Natal now. 15 to 10 as we look forward to the season. 1, Pioneer Square, is currently trading at 16 to 10 for Candace Dawson. That's second choice. And then I think bar those, you can get 6 to 1 and better. All right, Lenny, so interesting. What have you made of it? I know you've got Pioneer Square Bank in your bipods. We saw that a bit earlier. But you've sussed out the form. Where does the Snaith horse sort of set up here?
Clyde, it's very difficult to try and separate a Cape Town and a Highveld horse on, having just had a few runs. They've never met each other. But it does look to be one of the 2 should win. And I'm just siding with Pioneer Square. He's been recently gelded, and I'm expecting improvement from him. But either one could win, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I think the form line's been pretty good, hasn't it, for Pioneer Square? It comes off that Gamer run, and I think there've been a couple of ones. Let me have a look quickly. Yeah, they have. That also, Baynak came out and won, and Hot Hat Furious came out and won. So they're 2 direct winners from there, and Pioneer Square, I'm sure many will be hoping, produces the good. There's the place accumulator that's been on screen. Hopefully you've got all that down for you guys now. And it's a 432 Rand per. Okay, welcome back, everybody. Time now to move on to the 4th race. This is where Trevor Brown has got a runner. And he's got Kawakazi here in this particular event. To have a look at the markets, and the favourite is Kawakazi at 11 to 2. They bet 11 to 2 the field, number 8. The 13 horse Colorado Creek is trading at 13 to 2. 7 to 1 the 6 Radu. 7 to 1 about the 10 La Madalona. And you can get after that 8 to 1 about number 2 Princess Goldie. And then 12s and better about the balance. But overall, look at it, Len. Good to see Trevor Brown with his license and getting runners up and running, but tricky race.
Yes, Clyde, a very tricky race, as you can see, one can see by the betting. I'm in the camp of number 6, Radu, the 5-year-old mare, but I'm not making any good thing, but that would be my first choice. But then I've included 5 runners for the pick 6, so very open race.
Open, and we've got all of them in the pick 6 there, 3, 5, 6, 8 and 13. As you heard, there are a couple in that can win, and it might even go beyond it. But as you can see, it's quite a costly perm as it currently stands. Tricky racing. We go to Durban racing. We go to war. 2160 is the pick 6 cost. Hello everybody, Sunday. Welcome back to Sunday Scottsville Racing. Race number 5 is what we're on right now. And this particular event is the Highland Night Cup. It's over 2,400 meters. Look at your weighted columns and give you some sort of idea as to who's best in. And 2 Cape Eagle and 3 Shoot the Rapids appear to be best in at this for this particular lineup. Market on Friday morning's got Shoot the Rapids as favourite, priced up at 2-1. Number 3 on the card, I beg your pardon. The 2 is Cape Eagle, who's second favourite, priced up at 3-1. And then 33-10 about the 7 are Vernie Kings, 7-1, and better about the balance. One of them being Justin Snaith's horse, number 7, Master of Paris. Where do you draw the line, Yalen?
Well, Clyde, both Cape Eagle and Shoot the Rapids needed their last runs, and I'm sure they'll be a lot fitter on Sunday. They both concede quite a lot of weight to the balance of the field, and although they're the obvious 2, I would include the Vernie King, number 7, and then in the jackpot, I've thrown in the number 1, Master of Paris from the Justin Snaith stable as well.
It's got to go in the play, okay. Well, MJ Undal, we saw him have a winner during the course of the week, or previously the 7, Vernie King. It's Owen Heffer's horse, eh? Yeah, Sean Veal riding that. Let's see how that goes. 1, 2, 3, 7 in the first leg of this jackpot. Welcome everybody. Race 6, a Scarlet Lady. It's over 1750 meters and it runs at 2:30. Let's take a look at get some sort of guide from the market early and see what shortened and see what never shortened. You'll have 48 hours from the time the show is recorded to know where you stand with the betting. And 2 Spirit of Lavana is the favourite, priced up at 22-10. Andrew Fortune's riding that for the Glen Cotson stable. The 6 Masharina, Gavin Larina's there to ride. Masharina for Peter Muscat, 4-1. 11-2 about the 1 Sasha's Dream. And 8 Celtic Beauty priced up at 6-1. 7-1, 5 Forgiveness, taking her chances in KwaZulu-Natal. And the 3 Broadway Girl is 8-1, 10-1, and better about the balance. Leonard, over to you.
Clyde, this is another open race. And all 9 runners seem to have some sort of winning chance. So I would include as many as possible in the pick 6 and jackpot.
Okay, so they all got to go in. I mean, you have a look at the market. They're all included, obviously. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, and 9 going to the play. Look at the best weighted column. There are a whole lot of them in there. 2, 4, 5. 6 and 8, 8 being the preferred in the best weighted column, that was the 8 being Celtic Beauty. But from Lane's perspective, those are the numbers that you need to consider, and that perhaps is the exacta to take. So World Sports Betting sponsoring the day out at Hollywood Bet Scottsville Sunday, and this is the World Sports Betting Sledgehammer. It's a listed event over 1750 meters. There are a field of 8 of them as far as Friday morning is concerned that should be lining up, and this particular event should run at about 3:05. Let's take a look at the betting from Betway's perspective. Number 8 Legal Counsel for Justin Snaith is favourite, priced up at 2-1. Number 4 Rapidash is the Snaith other horse in here, is 5-2, and then you can get the 5 I Salute You, who's 9-1. 6 Salukwe is next in on the market at 11-2, and then you get 7-1 about 3 Narina Dragon. 7 Command Pilot, Alec Led's there. They're at 10s and 12-1 and better about the balance, like Fire and Flames and Quartet if he takes his part. Okay, so Justin Snaith got quite a strong hold here, Len.
Yes, Clyde. Look, it's a small but very competitive field. And I'm tending to side with the 2 3-year-olds, Legal Counsel and the improving I Salute You. They both have very decent form and they have a nice pull in the weights on the balance. So we've got to make a stand somewhere. We can't put all of them in. I mean, there are plenty others that have chances, Rapidash, Nina Trigon, Saluki. But I'm going to make a stand and just put the 2 of them in, the 5 and the 8.
Okay, well, the 3-year-olds have done particularly well this season. They've cleaned up. They won the King's Plate, they won the Met, they won, goodness me, they won the Horse Chestnut, they won, if I remember correctly, the Premiers. They cleaned up. All right, 5 and 8 in the first leg of the Jackpot. Len sticking with the 3-year-olds in that first leg of the second part. Okay, guys, welcome back. Now we take a look at race number 8 on the card that comes up next. Len's on the line. We're just going to chat about this particular event. If you haven't got a book in front of you, I'll tell you it's a C Stakes over 1,000 meters, and that there is an opportunity to look at the best weighted column where 11 Happy Analia comes out best, top rating ahead of the 3 the Navy Lark as the second best. However, it does seem to be quite competitive, and let's take a look at what Betway recommending. So Happy Analia, I alluded to the fact that she was favourite. She's 4-1 on Friday morning. 2 Master Bling is the second choice at 5-1. 5 Rhythms 11-2. 8 Northern Warrior is trading at 11-2, and it's 7-1 about the 4 Sakala Isakatulu, and then you get, I think it's 10-1 and better about the balance. Leonard, tell us what you like.
Clyde, things don't get any easier, and it's another wide open race. But I'm going to side with number 2, Master Bling. He seems to be at his best over the 1,000 meters, having won 4 of his 5 races over 1,000 meters. So I think he's a big runner. But I have included the Highveld horses Tchaikovsky, Skatala Iskatula, and the 3 horse, the Navy Lark.
Okay, so they're going into the play. We'll put those in. As you made reference to Master Bling, I see Garth has got the appy on. He's using the appy quite a lot lately. Taking the 4 kilos off Master Bling's back. That'll help big time. So there we go. 2, 3, 4 and 7's our recommended swinger when it comes to the 8th race. Race 9 and a class 5 over 1,200 meters. This lineup has got the market as follows. Let's just quickly go in and have a look. 9-2 the field here. 3 Ultra Quick was coming quite down quite nicely in the ratings. Favourite at 9-2. Gavin Larina's there to ride for Rakesh. Number 10 On Board is 5-1. Second favourite, 11 Prize Platinum is 5-1. And Sean Veal's got the ride for Clinton Binder. And then you've got Yoppie Fisher there, and they've got Perini Palace, number 9, who's at 7-1. 8-1 about the other one of Yops, number 1, C Veloci. And then you can get 10-1 and better about the balance. All right, Lenny, honours are with you, my friend.
Yeah, Clyde, I seem to be wearing the phrase out about open-looking races, but unfortunately it is what it is. And again, we're faced with a very difficult choice here. I'm siding with number 7, Double Olympic, as a good value bet. I looked at his last run, and he was forced wide the whole way, and he still found extra at the finish. And I think that perhaps he's better suited to the sprint distances now. So that would be my first selection, along with Ultra Quick and Prize Platinum. But I've tried to trim it down as much as possible, because otherwise the perms are just getting out of hand.
Yeah, well, on the week last weekend you gave us a 10-1 shot that started 9-2 for value, and that won. Let's hope Double Olympic can do the same. The Appy takes the 4 kilos, only got 50 on its back now for Yoga's Governor. So Len could be onto something here with this horse Double Olympic, who's currently trading at around 8-1. Let's see how that all works out. Each way, Double Olympic in the 9th. All right, Mr. Nibbles runs here in the last race for Paul Laff, and this is a class 4 over 1,400 metres. Laff keeps the Appy Buertas on, takes the 4 kilos off Mr. Nibbles' back. We'll find out from Len where that fits in terms of his selections. And it's currently favourite, 11-2, so wide open. 5, Mr. Nibbles, 11-2. 11, Global Movement is trading at 6-1. 7-1, the 6, Voldemort. Gavin Larina riding for Rakesh in this race again on Alison Wright's horse. Their 15, Rooster Bradshaw is next in at 7-1, and 10-1 about number 7, Palermo. And then you get 12-1 and better about the balance. Be a good one if you can work out this quartet for us, Lenny.
Gee, Clyde, yes, I wish I could. Look, Mr. Nibbles, to me, is my number one choice. But the problem with him is he gets left at the start and then he runs on too late. So perhaps from a roving point of view, he's one to go for. But as far as a win better, he's a bit dicey to go for outright. But again, Clyde, a very, very difficult race with a number of runners having chances here.
Okay, so we'll got your numbers on screen. Thanks, Len. We're going all of Down by the River, the 3. It's come down slightly in the rating. Watch that. For Com90, the 3 Down by the River, the 5 Mr. Nibbles, the 6 Voldemort, obviously you can't leave that out, the 7 Palermo goes into the play, and there's one other worth considering, number 7 Global Movement. That's our recommendation at the back. Thanks, Len. Thanks, everybody. Betway's waited to win. We look forward to chatting and catching up with you during the course of the week.